Joke's on us. Could have been worse. James is walking downtown one day, and he comes across his old friend from high school, Harry, and he says, "Harry, by God, Harry, how are you?" Not so good," says Harry. "Why? What happened?" asked James. "Well, I just went bankrupt, and I've still got to feed my family. I don't know what I'm going to do." James slowly shakes his head and very calmly says, "Could have been worse. Could have been worse." A month or so later, James again comes across Harry, but this time in a restaurant, and he says, "Hey, Harry, how are things going?" "Terrible," says Harry. "Our house burned down last night." James once again says, "Could have been worse," and then continues on with his day. Another month goes by, and James runs into Harry a third time. "Well, Harry, how's it going?" he asks. "Oh," says Harry. "Things just get worse and worse. It's one tragedy after another. Now my wife has left me." James nods his head and gives his usually optimistic little smile, again with the same, "Could have been worse." This time, Harry has had enough of James, and he grabs him by the shoulders and says, "Wait a minute. I'm not going to let you off so easy this time. 3 times in the past few months we've run into one another, and every time I've told you the latest disaster in my life. Every time you say the same thing. Could have been worse. This time, for God's sake, Harry, I want you to tell me how in heaven's name could it have been any worse?" James looks at Harry with that same little wisp of a smile and says, "Could have been worse. It could have happened to me." For more jokes, be sure to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. And if you really like these jokes, follow the link in the description to buy us beer. Because like W.C. Fields said, everybody's got to believe in something. I believe I'll have another beer.